guys, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy V. Last time, we did all the grinding we needed to in the Cave of Jakol. And I figured I'd let you guys know how to get out of here if you were curious about that. Hit that switch, and the door opens. Okay, there we go. Now, just to let you guys know, I did the little bit of grinding that I said I was going to do, which involved, let's see here, getting up to level 2 with Ninja for all 3 of these. And then with Ferris, we spent a little bit of extra time working on Mediator, though I don't think I'm going to use that. I just didn't want to level up my existing job classes too much and get anyone too far ahead. These are the job classes we're working with for now, but that can change in due time. I gotta heal up. I gotta head back somewhere where I can get a nice free healing. And I haven't been doing as much running away as I probably should have been lately, so I'll be running away from a bunch of enemies at this point. God, I love this theme. We need to head back up north here by quite a little bit, too. Whereabouts are we here? Okay, we need to go back the other way first. There's the place we're looking for. Free healing. Oddly enough, this is where we need to go to advance the story. So that works out. And in this episode, we're going to be doing some blue magic hunting. Oh, right, that thing that you guys worked on, and you can just build another one. You know, resources are not important. Oh. Well, wasn't expecting that one. Seems he was seen in the town of Karnak. Then it looks like he went into the quicksand desert. Okay. Sand flows like rivers. No one can enter, but beyond the desert, they say, is there the ruins of a city. No idea. But anyway, I guess that's our plan now. Saw him and that his body was floating. Okay, he's magic. Great. Yeah, so that's our plan of where to go to next. We'll find a way. There's gotta be a good way for that. Before you do go there, I would highly recommend you do a little bit of visiting around the world with the Black Chocobo, because there's a couple of towns that we can go to now that we weren't able to go to before. And there's a whole whack ton of blue magic to learn, which is what we're going to be focused on today. So the first one is available down in the basement. Oh, by the way, when you're fighting those, the Skull Eaters in the Jakol Cave, they are susceptible to the control ability, which is why I had it on Bart's. You can use that, and that prevents him from being able to kill your guys if you happen to get it off fast enough. Unfortunately, he usually starts off the battle with his front teeth, which is the attack that does all the damage. If he does a normal attack, chances are you will survive it. He can also escape on the first turn, and then you'll get the 5 AP, but you don't get any experience. I didn't gain too many levels when I was doing that. In fact, I didn't gain any levels. I gained about 800 experience, and that's about it. I had about 900 experience to my next level, or 950 or something like that, and now I got 175. So I didn't gain a lot of levels, but I did gain quite a bit of AP. So a very useful place to go there. Let's see here. In here, we have a summoner with the fire rod. That will be of use. We also have Lena as a white mage, though you could have Lena as a time mage as well. Doesn't really matter. We need to move you into the front row. We need to equip you with the fire bow. That's all set up. And I'm going to go find the enemy that I'm looking for, and I will probably join you in mid-battle. Okay, we're back here, and this is the enemy we want to run into. Told you I'd end up having to meet you mid-battle here. If you don't get control to work right off the bat on this guy, it is dependent on your level, just like in Final Fantasy VII. Then make sure you cast haste on him, which is why I've put time magic as Lena's secondary ability there. And yeah, that's pretty much all we have to worry about for now. And make sure somebody has spell learning equipped. In this case, it's Galuf there. And we're going to learn a new blue magic spell, Guard Off, which, as far as I remember, is completely useless. But it's there. And shove Eifert up his ass. Finish off the battle real quick. And that's enough to take him down. Perfect! that's all you can do here. If you haven't already, you could learn level 5 Doom around here as well. I'm, of course, not of level to do that, but that's why I wanted to get it done earlier. Otherwise, I would have to wait until I was level 20, because anytime you learn, let's see, where's my blue magic? Anytime you learn level X, in this case level 5 Doom, then you have to be a multiple of that level. So in this case, you know, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Later on, we'll get other ones that are level 2 variants, level 3 variants, and level 4 variants. And we'll have to be in multiples of those levels in order to get them. So anyway, that's all we can do in here. And I guess I'll show you how to get out of here, since we never had to do that last time. I believe... Oh, no, it's down here. There we go. So there's the first one. Go up here. There's no battles in this screen for whatever reason. And I think... Oh no, it's down here. I almost never come out of here, so even I'm not familiar with where all these things are. And then this one, you just walk right up to it and do that. Anyway, now that we've done that, I'm going to head up here. We're going to heal up before we move on. And then we're going to take our black chocobo and we're going to go find some new towns and some blue magic. But before doing that, there's one more we can get around here. We can go talk to them if you want to, but maybe later, when we're ready to move on with the plot. And this one is encounterable in the forest around here relatively often. Make sure you have control on and spell learning still. That would be helpful. And that's the battle I'm looking for. The grass turtles die from an Ice 1 spell, so don't worry about that. We're looking for the Mithril Dragon out here. They're actually decently powerful, so kind of be aware of that. We'll just guard with you. Attack you. You're not dead yet. Oh well. Now you are. Yeah, the Ninja Job class is really, really good. And here we can learn Fusion. Now, Fusion is basically useless because it sacrifices the user to restore HP to the target. I'll never use it, but it's there. And we gain some levels. Level 17. Oh, we got a Mithril Gauntlet. I would guess that comes from the Mithril Dragon. Just a guess, though. Alright, so we need to head up there to the left, so let's bypass a whole bunch of things. Oh, by the way, the Black Chocobo can fly over mountains just fine, no problem there. But these high peaks, the Black Chocobo cannot fly over. So, you've got some abilities. There's a waterfall here that we can do stuff with quite a bit later on in the game. But for now, let's stop off here. And we'll see if we can find an enemy around here. This one I think is encounterable on Crescent Island as well, but it's almost a guaranteed encounter around here, so I'm just going to do it here since it's easier. I'm not going to try and run into extremely rare enemies to learn blue magic spells, except for one time, and that time is more than enough. And I was going to control him to do that, but he did it for me anyway, so perfect. We learned Dark Shock. It halves your level, and since stats are often based off of your level, actually I think they'll absorb fire. So let's use Shiva, even though I don't have the Ice Rod on. But it's actually somewhat useful. Not only can you... Oh, wow. That didn't work particularly well. Let's kill them. Let's see, are they susceptible? Anytime you have an archer or a ranger or hunter or whatever, always use aim, never use your normal attack, because aim has 100% accuracy. There's no reason not to. But yeah, so Dark Shock can be useful in having levels to reduce enemies' stats, and it can also be useful if you need to get enemies to be susceptible to... What am I going to use on you? I think you're weak to lightning, but unfortunately I don't have a lightning summon yet. I'm going to have to remedy that. Wow, this guy's got a lot of defense. Probably should have used Demi on you. How much HP do you have left? Okay, that doesn't work on you. Do a little more damage to you. Hurry up and die. Crap. Where's my lightning rod or my thunder rod? Let's use a normal attack with that. There we go. Do some somewhat decent damage. You could probably control him and cause him to deal a bunch of damage to himself, but nah. Yeah, I should have had black magic on for this, but oh well. We'll kill him eventually. I think he's got like 1,000 HP though. Normal attack. Finally! There we go, and we learned Dark Shock. Ferris gains level. Before we go and try and find a lightning summon though, let's head to town. This is Eastery, or Easterly. Live here peacefully, herding sheep. Alright. Dash it is. What do we got in here? Some items? Anything useful? No! Same stuff we had access to before. Items? No items. Okay. The music here is a little over the top. Not gonna lie. Fast forward. There we go. But, oh well. The thing with this game is it's really good with its sense of humor, and it kind of extends to the music as well. It's going around and around the flower bed, and I found something nice. Well, let's go see if we can learn something about that. Call it Easterly Falls, huh? Well, we'll have to go check that out later on. Well, yeah, I'm gonna afford this. Yeah, I got no money. Yeah. You're not supposed to buy these now. You're supposed to buy these much later in the game. Coral rings absorb lightning. They're kind of like the shields were in Final Fantasy VI, where it'll make you immune to an element, weak to an element, and you absorb an element or something like that. I can't remember, but I think this guy actually tells you about it. Fire ring absorbs flame, protects against cold, but is weak against water. Coral ring absorbs water, protects against flame, so nullifies, and is weak versus thunder. Angel ring prevents the effects of zombie and aging. And that's basically useless in this game because those status effects almost never come up. But yeah, we aren't going to be buying those anytime soon. And we have all those spells. So we don't need to worry about that. Alright. Oh, somebody to talk to. Hello. Monster looks like an old man wanders the forest to the east. He hits you with thunder. I wonder. What's that? Shouldn't talk to the sheep in the corner. She kicks people often. Doesn't seem all that bad. Were you just gyrating at a sheep? Or were you trying to slap? I don't want to know what you were doing. If you answer no, you don't get it. So just say yes, and all of a sudden we get the Love Song. Love Song casts Stop on all enemies for free. And Stop actually works in this game. It doesn't necessarily last forever, but it's still really, really good. And there is something behind the falls, which we will have to get much, much later. Alright, I'm going to reset up my job classes and double check my strategy one sec, and I will see you in a moment. Okay, we're back. And oh boy, this is going to be fun. Not you guys, mini dragons. That's actually, from what I recall, actually a somewhat difficult fight, but cast Ifrit on them, that probably deals enough damage to finish them all off. Anyway, here's Ramu. How many ways... Whoa, that's a lot of damage. How many ways can we possibly nuke this guy? Well, he has 4,000 HP, absorbs lightning, obviously, and he is susceptible to Demi, Berserk, so we can use Moonflute on him, Darkness, so we can use Flash on him. He's also susceptible to Deathclaw, so we can use that to two-shot him. We can also use... oh, what else is it? Control to completely neutralize him. Yeah, this is a boss, and that does a crap ton of damage. Oh, according to the guide or the wiki, you can, but apparently you can't today. He's also susceptible to Stop, so we can use that new Love Song that we just got if we want to. Let's see, he's level 21, so we can't use level 5 Doom. He's immune to Toad and Sleep, so we can't use that on him. But we could use Moonflute to take him down really quickly. We're not level 21, so Goblin Punch doesn't work. Dark Shock could lower his level to... It might go down to level 10. And if it does, then you could use level 5 Doom to finish him off. Pretty much everything he does is elemental based. Or is lightning based, so that's what you need to kind of be strong against. Let's see if this... Oh, it only works on us. So never mind, we can't use Moon Flute. Never mind then. That was actually going to be the majority of how I wanted to deal with this guy. But other than that, we can use Demi on him, we can use Deathclaw on him. Other than that, if we just want to fight him normally, we'll want to do stuff like this. We can build up, now that we've thrown a shuriken at him. Just aim at him, and he is susceptible to stop, so we should be able to cast that on him. And he stopped. I don't know how long that will last against this particular enemy, but it's there. And then we can just beat away on him with spells there. Like I said, Demi also works on him if you want to use that. He has 4,000 HP, but by the time we finish him off here, he probably won't be able to do much more with Demi. How much damage does that do? Decent amount still. But yeah, that's the easy way of taking him down. I'm not going to show any additional attempts at fighting him. Because he was stopped, we lose the dialogue. There is some dialogue between him and Ramuh that doesn't make a lot of sense, but he's just acknowledging that Ramuh is there. But for defeating him, we get the Ramuh item. In this game, some summons, you have to get the item, and then you use it, and then you've learned the spell. So let's take a look over here. See, Song is kind of glitched up. If you look at all of these other ones, we can move around and look at all the different things. But if you go to Song, the icon's just up on the top, and you can't look to see what the songs do. You kind of need a strategy guide to figure out what all the songs do in this game. But anyway, we learned Ramuh. I don't know why Ramuh is in the middle, because Ramuh has the most base power of all three of these. But, okay, sure, why not? But yeah, there's lots of ways to beat him up without too many problems. If you're not doing that, he can cast the Flash ability on you. I had planned on using Stop to get rid of that, but I wanted to keep all the glasses specifically for this fight in case I couldn't use Stop on him or something like that, or it had a lower accuracy than I was expecting it to. But the glasses, at this point, are really not necessary anymore, so you could probably sell those. I don't think I need them beyond this point. It's actually rare to get hit with a lot of those statuses, so... Anyway, so we've done that. I want to turn you back into a summoner with Black as your secondary ability, and a Fire Rod, and an Elf Cape, and that should be good. Alright, now let's pick up our Black Chocobo, and let's go for another tour. Where is it? I know it's around here somewhere. I think it's directly to the east here. One more town to visit. And this one is actually... Isn't it only accessible? Okay, no, not. There is one spot to land on ground for things that aren't chocobos, but anyway. This is Lix. And I, again, love the music here. Bartz is back! Guess whose hometown we're in? Been on a long journey. Welcome home. Stay as long as you like. Well, isn't that nice? I'm not going to the inn yet. I believe there's a cutscene involved there. I don't think there's any magic we can get. I don't have a lot of time left, so I'm not going to try and do any of the cutscenes today. Magic shop. You have the heal spell, which I got from the treasure chest in Karnak as we were running away. But if not, you could buy it here. Just saves us money getting it earlier. By the way, heal is basically the Asuna spell, if I haven't mentioned that already. Yay! I've been waiting for some... Ooh! Oh! Okay, I thought she had a line of dialogue or something. Okay. There is one person I think you talk to and you get like a little flashback. Need to live strong, huh? I think it's... Is it this guy? Hey, come back here. Wish we could play again, like in the old days. Yeah, this guy. Ready or not? Well, playing hide and seek, I guess. How'd you get all the way on the roof so fast? Never find me up here. It's a pretty effective place to hide, I guess. Uh-oh. Man, you're really good at hiding then. Stayed there all the way till the night. Uh-oh. Poor little Bart's. Getting into trouble as a kid, eh? That's how you became so afraid of heights. At least they acknowledged it. I like that. They acknowledged that, you know, why he's afraid of heights and just going, oh, he's afraid of heights because. It's nice. It's nice that the game acknowledges stuff like that. Alright, what do we got here? Father did so much for us. I'm going to make it really cheap for you. And you get, I think it's, what, half off? Or yeah, I think it's half off here. So if you want to buy any items, this would be the place to do it. I'm just going to buy up to 10 of most of these items. Chances are I won't use them. Maiden's Kisses we're going to use a bunch of. So let's, sure, we'll get 40 of them. I'll never use that many, but it's there. And the stone status, I'm going to get a few extra ones of those because I'll probably use that more than most. And pick up a bunch of tents. Actually, do I need that many? I'll be real lenient with how I use tents, that's fine. And ethers, we don't need to get any of, even though they're half off as well. Anyway, let's go upstairs. No, I don't want to go back downstairs. I want to go upstairs. Thank you. What do we have here? Oh, same stuff we already had before. What about you? Ah, new stuff. We could buy Shuttigans, but they're really expensive, and like they do 1,000 damage as you saw in the Ramuh boss fight, but I wouldn't recommend buying a whole bunch of them. They're just too expensive. I think I wanted 15 of those, 10 of those, and up to 25 of those. That goes most of my money. These are scrolls. They're elemental scrolls that are thrown by the ninja job class, and they hit all enemies with that type of elemental damage, which allows Ferris to deal both physical and magical damage depending on the situation, as well as be able to hit all targets, which is rare for someone like a ninja to be able to do. It nukes most of the money that I had accumulated over the last little while, but it's there. Now, the 4 Mage Masters that I got that I haven't really used so far, I just really wanted them around in case I turn somebody else into a ninja, and they're still definitely a useful extra weapon to have if, say, you turn somebody into a bard because they can use knives, so that's the best weapon they'll have, or another type of job class, like maybe, oh no, they can use those. So like the Mediator, it was one of the options there. It's the only option for the Geomancer that I used off screen, that kind of thing. I think. In fact, I think it's also got a higher base power than the Mithril Sword, so it would be better for Magic Sword. Certain weapons are, only certain weapons can use Magic Sword. Let's see, it'll usually say that in the item. Let's see here, Mage Master. Yeah, it says Magic Sword okay, that means you can use it with it. There's 1 or 2 that it says it doesn't say you can use it, but you can. So just keep that in mind. I'll try and mention it if I remember when we get there. You can sell a bunch of extra stuff. We don't need any of the whips anymore. We can sell the 4 Mithril Swords. Keep the katana for later. Extra silver ring we can get rid of. Keep the elemental rods. I would keep a little bit of the any of your mithril gear you can keep. You can sell the glasses, keep the ribbon, sell the extra plumed hats. I believe we can sell all the iron equipment now. We don't need any of that. Keep the thief gauntlets, all the mithril stuff, and yeah, that's pretty much all the time we have for today, though. Next time, we will do the rest of the exploring here in the town of Licks, Bart's hometown, and get some nice cutscenes while we're here. Hey, no, I want to talk to you. Come back here. There's a bard living in your house. A spoony bard. Anyway, that's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.